Hi, welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amethyst. Today we're doing a channeled collective reading with messages from spirit or totem animal bat. Bat has been coming up for me for about a week now in all different areas online, just different pictures I'm seeing around the place in the forms of stickers and stuff. So usually when I have an animal come through that is consistent or persistent like that, I usually wait a good couple of days just to make sure that the messages aren't for me personally or an immediate member of my family or something, and to see if they're actually for a collective and if I need to do a video and things like that. So that's what's cropped up. So I think it's really cool that Bat has come forward right on the eve of October, which is pretty cute. I love Bat. I will be getting a bat tattoo at some stage. So I always have announcements, guys. I do not use my WhatsApp and I will not contact you canvassing for work. If anybody's mimicking me or my channel, please report to YouTube and myself. It's the same spiel every time. Shout out to all my subscribers and my supporters. I love you guys very much and I'm grateful for all your energy exchange. What else do I want to say? Okay, so I've actually pre-shuffled decks today and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and the pile with Bat and a few cards behind that. I've already got the decks ready to go. If I need to pull out some more off what we've got here, I will. If not, I'm just going to keep it as that. I am trying to keep this video to about 20 odd minutes, 25 minutes maximum. I'm drinking a cup of tea. I'm just going to have a sip. Okay, so I've actually written down some channeled messages and some information about Bat as I usually do. So let's start. Blessed be, blessed are the witches. So Bat, the medicine, a message from Bat, it's about rebirth. And it's a very treasured medicine of all different cultures around the world. And it's more like a ritualistic or a shamanic or shamanistic death, or like initiations and rites of passage, for example. So you mightn't be shamanic in any way, shape or form. You might more so be, just moving up in your life and having some changes and feeling like there's a shift and a rebirth happening. It doesn't have to be shamanic. That's just what the information is. And basically you will feel this rebirth or transformation in all dimensions, from the 3D going upwards, depending on where you're sitting, up above the 3D, and it will be physical, mental, emotional and spiritual. You might feel a little bit unwell, you might fall back into some toxic traits, you might be bringing up a little bit of that darkness and a little bit of that shadow. People get fearful of shadow, but I always think without the dark there is no light. But having said that, without the light there is no dark. They're both equal in their energies and they're equal in their importance. Okay, so Bat says that his medicine is to allow the removal of old patterns and to have new growth that suits your own new growth vibration. And there's lots of strength coming from Bat here, and to use that strength to push through and rebirth to obtain the balance that you're seeking, whether it's subconscious or conscious. Again, this will go from 3D upward. Bat says that resisting will make it an unnecessary rebirth process that is painful when it shouldn't be, and it doesn't have to be. And Bat medicine is for letting go of fears and bringing some freedom from them. And there is a transformation happening within yourself, and it's enabling your soul and your human self to reach and obtain the very high vibration and unlimited and ultimate frequency of pure love. Without love, there is nothing. Love is law, right? And spreading one's wings and taking flight and path to the calmer sensations of your own space and mind allows the removal of the dark, stagnant or stale cave dwelling energy. And please, Bat says, to be easy on yourself and be proud and excited and show gratitude to those who truly love and care for you at all stages of your rebirth and transformation and growth. Okay, this could be a really sensitive time for you. You could be sensitive to smells, you could be sensitive to color, you could be sensitive to noise, just being out in public around other people and things like that. But you do need to understand that there is a level of grief that's going on here in different layers. You mightn't be experiencing grief from a death of a loved one, for example, but there's other layers of grief. Death of an old mindset, death of a way of thinking, death of the way you feel about things in your life. There's definitely a rebirth going on, and to go easy on yourself. And through darkness, the light is seen. Okay, so it's really important to know that. And it's about a spiritual realizations, beautiful spiritualizations are here right now. It's actually probably a really beautiful time. Again, it won't be grilling, or doesn't have to be grilling if you don't push against it. Just come out the cave, you know what I'm saying? So there are beautiful spiritual realizations that are coming or here soon, and to enjoy the magical energy of that growth and take a leap. Spirit says you are safe and loved and highly guided by Spirit at this time, and you have very powerful deities and a spirit team or spirit guides with you, and they will not allow you to fail or fall, okay? But to be aware of self-sabotaging behaviors and to remain flexible in your approach to things going on around you. Be open to receive. It can be really mystical and magical, beautiful messages. There are a couple of other little cards here that go with that, which I can pull out after you've actually had the rest of the reading. So we're going to start with these cards here first. I don't know what they say. I know what these ones say, but I don't know what the rest say. So first card, it says success and growth, and that's exactly what's happening to do with the rebirth with Bat at this time. I'll just move these up here. Oops. We've also got coming together. Wow, look at the green popping off that. Woo, my hair is going to be green like this tomorrow. We've also got reach out. Wow. To those people that love and care and support you through all phases of your growth and transition and rebirth, as I said, and giving and receiving. Yeah, and that's about giving and receiving to yourself. It's not so much about giving and receiving to others around you necessarily. Sometimes it's about giving and taking yourself, going, well, this works for me and that doesn't. I really need to remove that old mindset or that way of thinking in order to usher in that new growth. And we've also got trust. Look at that. A lot of green. Okay, we've got green here, we've got green here, we've got green here, there's green on this card, there's green leaves on here. So you really need to be working with your heart chakra at this time while you're going through this phase of growth. Success and growth speaks for itself. There's purple on this card, so that suggests we're dealing with the higher chakras. And I always do say the higher chakras could be from the throat up. They can be a combination right up, depending, okay? And coming together. That's a coming together, not just of yourself, but of the parts of yourself that you feel others around you don't accept or see or feel properly. Just pull that space in together and accept that rebirth. Again, it can be a really beautiful spiritual journey with lots of amazing spiritual realizations that are coming or have been, and to enjoy the magical energy of growth and take that leap and reach out. If you're unsure about something, ask somebody, but don't put yourself in a position where everybody else is determining what's wrong and right for you. Just ask a few hand select people that you love and trust, just to see what other people's thoughts are, and then pull from that what you think's important and disregard everything else, because sometimes people overrun our own thoughts and feelings. And we've got trust. So trust the journey. Look, it's almost like this woman has taken that leap, as I've mentioned, to take a leap. This is what's going on here. She's trusting the journey, and the number on here, it's a 0, so we're back to new beginnings. Rebirth. How amazing is that? Okay, so next set of cards. Do I shuffle or not, Spirit? No. Okay. Changes. You know what? The spiral was coming up everywhere for me. I am in love with a good spiral, and spiral has been popping up everywhere for days. Okay, really not shuffle? Okay. It's all good. Wow, there's all that green energy coming on in there, and the purple on this card as well, with the blue I did mention from the throat up. Wow. Feminine energy. Oh, there's that spiral again. Spirals are everywhere. Wow. Thanks, Bat. Look, all across here there's spirals. So just let me pull one more, and then I will channel from that. And we've got growth. Success and growth. Okay, just give me a minute. Spirit, what would you like to say? Please, Bat, what would you like to say? Yeah, okay, so Bat says that it's important to have that level of change in your life, regardless of how big or small it is. Bat says that they always need to come out the cave, but he's saying that you need to look from a different perspective, change your view, or look in a different area of your life that you need to have that level of growth and rebirth happening. Bat's saying that everybody is okay, that it's all good. I did say that you had a lot of spirit team with you at the moment, and people around you in your life, your loved ones in real life, that are giving you some love and support, whether you're aware of it or or not. Maybe you need to have that conversation with somebody. And we've got that feminine energy. So Spirit's saying you really need to balance your masculine and feminine. There's some green and some blues on here, so all the same sort of colors are coming up. And Bat is saying that you need to nurture yourself and don't beat yourself up. Don't give yourself a hard time necessarily about what you're thinking and feeling at this time. Go easy on yourself and be proud and excited to show gratitude to those who truly love you, and at times of all different times of your growth, and that's including yourself. And we've got the growth card here, so that speaks for itself. It's autumn around the world for some people, or fall. Where I am, it's spring at the moment, although if I look out the window right now, it's grey and miserable. It's been raining all day. It's not miserable to me though. So you've got that level of growth there, and that's just about reiterating that you need to step out of your comfort zone and have growth. We've got reunion of souls. There's the blue and the green in the background again. Look, and there's spirals all around the card. Thanks, Bat. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so reunion of souls. That, I think that's more so coming into yourself. Slow but steady. Wow. It's a good luck symbol there. A good luck protection or good luck symbol in the witch world if you want to use it. Look, there's another fucking spiral on this card. All right, and there's rain. Something's coming down. There's the blues and the purples that's coming up everywhere. What have we got here? Truth. Wow. That's all about standing in your power, your authentic truth, and accepting and embracing the change and the growth and the rebirth. And we've got abundance. And there's green on there as well. Okay, so just give me a minute. Please, Bat, what would you like to say? A reunion of souls. Yeah, so Bat is actually saying that there are people that are in your life for a reason, and it's not necessarily about lessons that you need to learn. It's about having a soul tribe and having family, and you're connecting back with those people in your life now, and that is one of the catalysts and the reasons behind this level of spiritual rebirth. So you can both, or you and all those people, could be 3 or 4 people, what have you, whatever your situation is about realigning to what you need and to where you need to get to at this time, okay? But the process may be slow and steady. There's a turtle on there. Shout out to Turtle. It's my family's ancestral totem turtle. Right back through my bloodlines, right back to the dawn of time. There's a spiral there. It's about coming from your center and working your way out, and coming from your way out and working back into the center. It's about that rebirth and that balance. Now, if you were to have the card like this, for example, and you could see that spiral and it was actually coming downwards like a spiral, that's how you need to look into this spiral and realize that there's layers and things that happen when we go through changes and motions. And to be truthful, to have that truth in yourself and be honorable of that truth and come from that power and knowledge within yourself. Bat says it's okay to have a realization. It's okay to have a bit of a freak out or flip out a little bit about situations in your life from that level of success to do with your growth and reaching out and getting things that you need, getting your need met, giving and receiving, and just to trust that what you're doing is on the right path and for your highest good at the time. Don't push against it, because what's coming from that is abundance in many, many different facets of life. Whatever abundance means to you, it's all coming forward. I'm getting told to pull a couple of these, okay? Can I have 2 or 3? No, Spirit. Sorry, Bat. I can't have 15 cards. But I'll shuffle these. I'll pull out a few. Daydreams and decisions. There's the green and the blue everywhere again. Wow. Can I have 2 more of those, please, Spirit? Balance. That's coming up. There's the blues again. You might need to work on your throat chakra for real, and most definitely your heart and your third eye crown, and heal. Look, there's the blues and the purples, breaking free from those restraints, giving you the availability to actually be successful in that level of growth. And it's not easy. It hurts when we have to go through certain levels of rebirth, and it mightn't be on an excessive personal nature for you. It doesn't have to be, or it could not be, to do with your personal spiritual growth. It could be to do with your career. It could be to do with 3D things. I did say before, from the 3D up, so there could be other things going on. It could be to do with physical health and other stuff, but there is that shamanic, that ritualistic initiation, rite of passage to do with health and ascension and growth. It doesn't have to be an ascension, no. Can I have a couple more of these, please, Spirit? I just want 3, please. We've got man holding a heart. Wow. That doesn't necessarily mean a man or a woman in your life, and the thinking woman. Okay, so we've got the masculine and the feminine energies coming through. Now, if this has got nothing to do with a male in your life or a female, it's just about having that balance, and the balance card come out. And it's quite interesting. Oh, you know what? Thank you so much, Spirit. I love how this shit works, okay? Man holding a heart. and the thinking woman. Now, traditionally, the masculine, it comes from that intellectual thinking space, and the feminine comes from that emotional space. But right here, right now, today, they've swapped over. That's amazing. So Spirit's saying you're having that healing process, and that level of balance and stuff's working out how it should be for you. Can I have one more of these? But again, it's slow and steady. It takes time. And walking away. Yes, walking away from things that no longer serve you. Now, 2 and 7 make 9. That's not the only number 9 that's come out today. And then the other card that I showed you before was a 0. So walking away from things that don't serve you. This woman's able to look over her shoulder and go, you know what, I'm walking away from the past. I've actually stepped through that gate now. In fact, I don't know if it'll focus please, I don't think it will, but on this particular card there is spirals, there you go, and swirls all through the gate there. So that's beautiful. I'm getting told to pull 1 or 2 more of these. Oops, one's flicked out, so we'll just do one. Look, angel of love, how beautiful is that? So it's about self-love, not just about romantic love, a love of life. But I did mention earlier that wants people to actually have that contact and show appreciation and gratitude to people in our life that really love us, even when we're in a low point or we're going through growth and change. So what have we got here? Yin yang, yes, masculine and feminine. 22, power number. Look up 22 if you don't know what it means, okay? Usually when you have a power number, you don't add it. So you wouldn't go 2 and 2 make 4. It's just simply 22. So there's that masculine femininity coming through. And there's that balance, similar colours in there. This woman's card to do with there. We've got daughter value. Yeah, and it's the value of yourself and the value of your growth, and respecting and valuing the journey that you've been on. Attachment. Yeah, and that's what this walking away card is about, to release and remove these attachments that are no longer serving you. Have a hard look in your mirror and remove that mask now, you know, and it mightn't be a mask on the outset. It could be internal. And door to personal healing and happiness. Wow, because that's your abundance, all right? That's what's coming forward. That's what Spirit's drawing you to, but you have to do the hard work, all right? And we've got healer of the ages. Wow. So as I said, you are highly guided and highly protected at this time, and Spirit is all around you. They're not going to let you fail. We've got the word heal here, we've got healing here, okay, and we've got healer of the ages. So even though this is a symbolism of Christ or Spirit or whatever you'd like to refer to it as, Spirit's actually saying this is you coming through all your life cycles up right now to who you are with your level of healing. Don't forget to tap into yourself. Bat's saying, what have we got here? Angel of strength. Yeah, so Bat's saying that you need to pull on that strength that you have, and if that's by walking away from people, so be it. If that's by staying with people, so be it. We've got the temple path, and this is about your spiritual quest and your spiritual journey. While you're going through that level of rebirth, you might have just come out the other side of it and kind of thought, that was something strange and unusual that I've been through, but it wasn't an ascension, for example. And you might think that, well, that's what it is. There's been a spiritual rebirth that's gone on, which is quite different to an ascension. But in the 3D world, there could be similar symptomatic things that go on with your body and your thought processes. Again, try not to step into that space of self-sabotage, because it's really going to fuck up a lot of things for your life. It's going to ripple out in ways that you could have avoided, and to remain flexible in things that crop up in your life. Just be happy and peaceful, okay? And we've got magician and the mirror. Holy shit. So look, we've got the Christ. Wow, guys. Wow, we've got the Christ, and we've got the healer of the ages and the magician and the mirror. They are pretty much in the same position, okay? They've both got stuff pouring out of their hands. That's like the yin and yang going on there. This is insane. I love it. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these beautiful messages. This is you. You're the man. You're the magician. You're the man and the mirror. And the other card that came up was that woman with the attachment looking in the mirror, okay? So there's the yin yang, mirror, mirror. It's all about getting your feminine and masculine into perspective. But this is the way to go about it at the moment with this rebirth, is coming from that masculine energy through emotion and coming through that feminine energy at the moment through the way of intellectualism, opposed to the other way around in a normal masculine feminine energy. Well, you know what, this woman's got black roses all around her head. That is insane. On the weekend I've got a headband just like that I'll be wearing. Wow. So can I have these ones here, please, Spirit time? Yeah. Okay, so we've got here, this is one of my own little decks. So we've got grass. Grass represents self-belief, health and safety. So as I said, you are safe, have that self-belief, push through what you're going through with your rebirth and be proud of yourself, and it's going to give that level of health that you're seeking. There's healing written all through these cards. Cool. Herbs, token, victory, and medicine. So this is bat medicine. Bat saying you need to work on that. A token from bat could be, you might see symbols of bat at the moment. You might find a cool picture of bat. I mean, Halloween, the month of Samhain's about to hit, so, or Hallows Eve, so you might put a picture of that on your phone, or you know what I mean, you might have a bat tattoo, or you might really want to light a candle in honor for bat. That's that level of token. And the victory that you're seeking, you're going to have, and that's that abundance, okay? And the last card for this little deck is flower. Destiny, rebirth, and promise. I did see these 3 cards, but I forgot. I didn't remember what they were. Destiny, rebirth, and promise. There it is. It's written in the fucking cards, right? Rebirth and promise. Everything you're seeking is coming. Now, let's have a good look at Bat. Thank you, Bat. He's male. Sometimes their energies are feminine, but today it's a masculine. Thank you, Bat. What have we got here? Healing. These are skins, blank skins, and some of them I've channeled a message on, and some of them have nothing on it, so it'll be interesting to see. So we've got healing. There's the healing card again, and we've got crystals and gems. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This there's a claw here, like a talon or a bat foot or whatever, and it's telling you that you need to pull out and work with crystals and gems that are associated with rebirth. Look up if there's any crystals associated with totem animal bat as well, please. Look at that. The very last card is blank. So it's up to you now. Once you hit that rebirth and you hit that clean slate, I guess it's up to you how you're going to move on and move forward in your journey. But Spirit wants you to be really proud of yourself. I'm just going to open this deck and pull out 2 or 3 more. All right, we're at 21 minutes and 30 seconds roughly. Can I have 2 or 3 more, please, to tie off this reading, Spirit? Oh, look, new day, beautiful. Amun-Ra's popped in. There's the sun. Okay, we've got inner journey. Yes, we know this is what's going on. Self-love. Yes, that's with that love card that came before. Amun-Ra's there. I love this card. I fucking love this card. Look, there's the spiral. Can I have 2 more, please? Oh, perception. Oh, there's another yin-yang. You guys know I love a good yin-yang. There's the greens and the blues and a bit of purple up there, all right? And can I have 1 more? Death, which is a rebirth. His spirals are very different, aren't they? Actually, can I just have 2 more? Right, home. Wow, number 44. Beautiful card. And there's sort of a spiral going on there as well. And the sun in the background. And 1 more, please. And teaching. Oh, wow. And there's those greens and blues with that little purple in the background. It's all synchronistic. So that wants you to know that what you're going through is about your growth, your rebirth, your inner and your outer self, to come from that spiral element. As I said earlier, are you spiraling from the inner, coming out to the world, to the surroundings around you, or you're spiraling out from the world, coming into your core, to your center? It's up to you, and you'll know which one resonates. 1 more card for an overall message from Spirit Messages from Bat. Thank you so much. Look, masculine energy. Wow. Yeah. And he is masculine. Bat that's coming today, he's a male. So what masculine energy, as Bat is saying, and these 2 weird little cards down here, which is opposite compared to what they'd be always talked about as, he's saying come from that space of love and energy in your heart, bring on that masculine energy and have that shift, which will help you connect these back through, and they'll just click back into place and have that balance. Okay, and don't forget to reach out to people that you love and care for, but take some information with a grain of salt, because not everybody has your best interest at heart. Okay, so that is beautiful. Congratulations on your rebirth. I really love it. I think we're all going through that. I know I'm definitely having a bit of a rebirth. So much love. Blessed be. I just want to say happy month of October. Happy Samhain month. Peace out. Love, Amethyst.